Pat Sobeski here with Adam Nip and Webchat with the Mayor. We are into the month of October now and getting into the real nitty-gritty of the calendar year for Council. You guys are ready this week, Pat, to set your 2014 budget timetable.
Yes, all the councils, county council, city council, we're talking about laying out the schedule. And the department heads, they've already been working now on their capital budget, which they have to submit this week. And the capital budget, the city council would like to have it approved by December so that the departments can start on these capital projects. Then they will also be working on their operating budgets and their revenues and expenses anticipated for 2014. And if all goes according to the schedule laid out by the treasurer, we'll be approving the budget close to the end of February.
And it gets earlier and earlier, seemingly every year, doesn't it?
Yes, I can recall when I first came on council 7-8 years ago, we were approving the budget at the end of April, and it seemed very difficult that how could you schedule a budget in April when you're already a third of the way through the year.
But spending that money.
But by then we didn't have the education tax numbers from the province. So that's really allowed you to drag your heels. Well, now the province is providing those numbers in February. So as a result, all municipal councils are moving their budget process forward.
Well, by the looks of the council agenda this week, one item you will be considering come budget time is more money for the Woodstock Art Gallery. Your new curator has, kind of settled into her position, and she's come up with a pretty comprehensive list of what she thinks she needs to make this a viable place.
Yes, at Thursday's council meeting, the community will be introduced to Sheila Perry for the first time. She's came on board the 1st of August. She is a business graduate, and so she brings a business focus to it, and her lifetime has been spent in the art gallery industry. So she brings a far different perspective to the to art galleries and how to attract people. So she's taking a look at the facility. She's taken a look at different things that will be in her report. For example, of our storage capacity now is getting close to filled. And so her solution to that is provide more wall space to hang art. So she brings a different approach. And one of the things that she's suggesting for a whole bunch of art gallery reasons that she'll outline on Thursday night is that she would like to renovate the third floor, do renovations up there, not major renovations, but to set it up the third floor as the gallery where traveling shows would come in. And there's security reasons and safety reasons and contamination reasons why you want to segregate a visiting show from a current show. So she's coming forward with not only those ideas, but different ideas on programming, different ideas as to how to get every segment of the community involved in the visiting the art gallery.
The final dollar figure for this somewhere in the $550,000 to $630,000 range. I guess my question would be, is there going to be the appetite on council, how tough it was the first time to get this building approved for the art gallery and the renovations? Is there going to be the appetite to spend that kind of money a second time to, reconfigure things as they are?
Well, I think what's changed is we certainly have a new curator who's brought a different approach to it. And she's put together rather a comprehensive list of solid reasons as to why this should occur. And City Council, the issues that we had with it was whether or not that gallery should have been built in that location. But none on council were opposed to the art gallery, to a successful art gallery. And councillors have always indicated that not only do you have expenses, but you also have to start generating revenue. A greater portion of the revenue should be covering the costs. And that goes back to the reports that were done by the Lord Culture groups and that when it first started. So she's built that in and into the structure. And when you talk to Sheila, she often talks about the importance of having grant money, how you need grant money. Most recently, in Newfoundland, the gallery there, they didn't raise any money. And so as a result, when the province pulled money, the gallery in essence had to really cut back. So she understands from the business point of view how to put together a business case. She seems to know where the grants are available for our size of a gallery. So she's put together a very formative case as to why this investment would make sense.
Okay, and Sheila we trust, I guess, right?
Well, council will see her for the first time, but she's a sales lady, but it's quite clear she understands the business of running an art gallery.
All right, should be interesting as well. You're going to be setting a new board of directors, a framework in place for the art gallery, so we'll look for that on Thursday night as well. Thanks for your time, Pat.
You're welcome.